Hello, friends. It's Brian from Tokyorecordstyle. Out here on the streets of Shimokitazawa for another edition of Vox Pop. I got a little sidetracked here, and the Moon Art Night Festival sort of caught me by surprise. Let's try this maybe, and maybe we try. Well, we'll do this. Yeah. So I parked my motorcycle over by the Shimokitazawa Moon Art Night. Moon Night Art Night Moon. I've forgotten. I keep forgetting the name, but I saw the producer, the main director of the event, Yuka-san, and she said, "Hey," and I said, "Oh, hey, we met at Kurage one time. How are you?" And I said, "Congratulations, this is an amazing festival again." And I said, "Well, I'm just about to go up to the station to do a little live streaming, but if you would you want to do a video real quick?" And she said, "Sure." So I thought about live streaming with her, but it made more sense to just pop out the camera and make a little Canon video. So that's what I did, and I got a little sidetracked, so that's why I'm a little bit late. I scheduled this for, I don't know, 30 minutes ago start time, but I'm here, and it's nice to be here. How are you guys? Nice to see you. Zeb in the house, I saw your name, Zeb. Thanks for being here. Good to see you. Today was kind of a, music like part of your everyday, like I don't, like, music is like so on the front of my mind every single day. Like I don't, like no day goes by without some connection to music, and today was particularly filled with music, even though it kind of wasn't in another regard. But I woke up to the news that Fish, I'm rocking my Fish uniform tonight, Fish is releasing their 11th studio album, which they're on like number 17 now, but their 11th, their last one from their first chapter called Undermine from 2003, I want to say, kind of their last album before they broke up for 5 years. It's never been pressed on vinyl. All their other records have been pressed on vinyl, but Undermine had not, and it was the one record that hadn't. The only record of the entire 16, 17, 18 discography that hadn't been pressed to vinyl, and so they announced today, it was very exciting news, that they're going to press it to vinyl, and there was a pre-order, and I ordered it, and so that was the big exciting news today. And I ordered it because it's like so prohibitively expensive to ship records from the States. I went ahead and ordered a couple of records, which was kind of fun. So I'm expecting a small little package of some Fish goodies in about, I don't know, 4 or 5 weeks time. What might be interesting is that I tend to do really well with their numbered editions, and for whatever reason, maybe like records that get sent overseas get like first picks or lower numbers. All my numbered Fish records are like in the, like, I think I have one that's in the single digits. I have like number 9 of one record, and I have 22 of another, and 16 of another, and so I've done pretty well with the numbered Fish records. So that's where the day got started. I already saw 2 disc union bags pass me by as I was getting this thing set up, and I struck out like 3 or 4 days ago, right in front of Tower Records. So I really wanted to have some revenge and like talk to somebody about records. Now we may strike out again here, but I'm really hoping that we won't. I tried to get here early enough so that it would make sense, but we may just miss another record collector. But at any rate, the day started with the newsletter from Fish saying special announcement, and they always sell out because they make those announcements in the middle of my night when I'm asleep, and I often miss out and have to scramble to like figure out how to make these things come together. And so I was almost like tempted to stay up until the middle of the night. It was like, you know, to get the record, to make sure that I got the record. But it was a pre-order, so I didn't think that would sell out, but sometimes even the pre-orders sell out. So that was fun. Then, not that you're curious about my day, but just for me to like recap my own brain here. Got the kids to school, enjoyed some music on my way to school with the kids. Came back home and played some piano. I hadn't played piano in a couple of days, and I really needed to play, and I played some Flaming Lips songs, which I really always kind of love to do. They're from Oklahoma, my home state. They're not from Tulsa, my hometown. They're from Oklahoma City. But I love the Flaming Lips. I've loved them from the early days, seen them a bunch of times. And in fact, I ran into Wayne Coyne at the last time I was in Tulsa. I went to a, what's his name? Jim James of My Morning Jacket. Is that his name? Jim James? Amazing, amazing musician. And Wayne was there in the audience, and me and my pal ended up chatting him up, which was kind of fun. And some Tom Waits songs. I got a little Tom Waits request, and I got some Blue Star. Got a request for a Blue Star song, and also I got some Tom Waits requests, and I got a couple of requests, and I kind of put out a little intention that like, hey, I'm no good at music, but I sure do like to play, and I wanted to encourage anybody who like, I heard somebody online recently say like, what a gift it is to be able to play like one song, and like Knocking on Heaven's Door, like that's a 3-chord song, 3 or 4-chord song. You can learn that. All you need is 3 chords and the truth. It's true. You just need to, if you can. And so I got encouraged to learn one song on a video, and I want to encourage you, if you're out there and you don't play an instrument, pick up an instrument, pick up a ukulele, pick up a little pianica, pick up a harmonica, pick up something and learn to play a tune on it. So that was fun to get to play piano, and JBB sent me a couple of super chats, which was real nice, and I'm putting them towards some stickers that I'm working on, still working on those. And then at work, I kind of spent, my God, like there's a whole bunch of like, all the dust has, I'm not gonna get into it, but like the dust has started to settle. Here comes a little, what's this little MG thing? Is this a little Abarth? A little French Fiat kind of thing? That thing is tiny and cute. Look how little that thing is. How fun is that? Okay, we got to keep our eyes on the lookout for records, though. That is the thing. Oh! すいません、今日レコード買った？今ライブやってる YouTube で、レコードの話はどうですか？いいですか？名前は何ですか？よさん。よ or yo, Brian. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. I like your style. So this project is called Tokyorecordstyle. Tokyorecordstyle. 名刺あるかな？ちょっと待って。どこ行っちゃった？あった。So it's
やってるのも見てましたよ。
あ、そうですか？ああ、最近なんか毎日じゃない、1週間3回ぐらい、1回2回。20年前から。そうです。Yo-san, yeah, Brian. So it's like it's Tokyo plus records plus style, and your style is すごいやばい. I like it. Your style. Wow, these jean pants もかっこいい. You have some everything. Okay, so Yo-san, you're a Tokyo guy. Tokyo, Shushin is Tokyo. Your hometown is Tokyo.
No, that not North Japan.
Where? Hokkaido.
Yeah, no.
どこ?
Iwate.
Okay, Iwate. I have 大震災のなんか volunteer project. And 東北なんか50以上、50 over は行ったことある。岩手もなんか3回4回ぐらい行ったことある。Where's your hometown?
Hometown in the Kuzumaki.
Kuzumaki. I don't know. 地震はどうだった? Was it okay? Are you 海の方?
No.
Okay, safe. You're by the mountains. Okay. So Iwate-ken is very far north of なんだっけ? Sendai no tsugi wa Iwate. And then Iwate no tsugi wa Aomori. Okay, so at the 4 islands of you have Hokkaido at the very top, and then you have Honshu, and Tohoku is the region of Japan that was affected by the earthquake. And Yosan is from one of the heavily affected regions of Japan, but not on the coast. So your family was okay. けど、岩手はもうちょっと大変ね。It was.
でも今もうずっと住んでる。ずっと20年以上東京。
そうですね。It's 20 years ago. 最近もうなんか石川県も行った。すごいまだまだ大変。It's really大変。So but you live in Tokyo ね。
Yeah.
何年前から? How long have you been living in Tokyo? 20 years. 一緒。
Oh.
何年聞きました? What year did you come? 何年? What year 覚えてる? 2004年? 2005年?
2002年.
2002年. Okay, もうちょっと Tokyo 先輩. 僕は2004年. Okay, so 下北に住んでる? Or do you live in Shimokita?
Yeah.
Okay, Shimokita. What do you love? What do you love about Shimokita? Shimokita is unique, でしょ?
Yeah.
What's the spirit of Shimokitazawa? 説明できる? Can you explain the?
日本語ならできるけど。
いや、どうぞ日本語もいいよ。
下北はカルチャー、
culture,
ファッションカルチャー、
fashion culture,
レコード、
records,
ドリンキング、
drinking nomikai, yeah, right? There's lots of like tachinomis and little cool
ミュ
bars.
ージッ
And
クバーもあるし、
music bar ga oi ne. There's lots of music bars. And 最近なんか 20 years, we're both living in, I live, ずっとなんか仙台との方住んでた. Yeah, I'm living around, and now I'm living Hamadayamaの方. Yeah, so, but, it changed a lot, でしょ? 覚えてるの? The old station had the old, it was ちょっとボロボロだった。
そうそう今ね、ニュ
And
ーステーションだった
how do you feel about the change of Shimokitazawa? How do you feel? Do you think it's good? Do you think it's samishi? 綺麗になった。これはちょっとなんか there was the なんか横丁の立ち飲み there was like the there was all the ね confusing ね。
ちょっとね、
It's kind of like happy, half half 寂しい。
ちょっと寂しい。
そうね。
でもハッピー。だっていっぱいまたたくさん面白いとこある。
ね。
うん
Where's your favorite? What are your top two or three favorite places in Shimokita? Record. What's your favorite record shop in Shimokita?
ジャージスポーツ。
Jazzy Spot. Jazzy Spot まだ開いてる。
もう閉まった。
閉まってね。
はい
いや、Jazzy Spot なくなったね。
まだある。今クローズ。Today's close.
Okay, today's close. Hey, Jazzy. Okay.
で PM8 close.
A PM8 close. Okay. And what about recommend a good recommend a good bar or good food? Good food.
ミュージで M スピン
M Spin. I don't know.
いう本田劇場のすぐ横。
本田劇場の
すぐ横にある
その小さい道で左か右側。
左側。
左側。Okay. Maybe I've 行ったことあるかもしれない。
そうそう
What about best隠れ家 the best secret place that nobody knows about?
それは言えない。隠れ家は言えない。
He won't tell us. He won't tell us the
隠
secret
れ家
place.
だから言えない。
Okay. That's fine. So 今日なんか you went to Disc Union. 何買った? Let me show off Yo-san's fashion. He's got an awesome Mickey Mouse shirt on. Okay, Sergio Mendes. Let's have a look here. Sergio Mendes 12-inch single remix by featuring the Black Eyed Peas. Okay, Masake Nara. Very cool. Okay, Snoop Dogg. Nice party people. 12-inch single. Okay, a lot of hip hop. The Disc Union in Shimokita's Disc Union, they have like their own. The hip hop shop has their like own little shop inside the Disc Union shop that is called. It has a different name. Betsu no name ga aru. It's like Shimokita's. It's like Disc Union janai. It's like culture. It's like it's Disc Union だけど it's like sub brand. The hip hop brand, the hip hop なんかところ it has like a mini sub brand. Oh, Bismarcky, nice. 最近僕も Bismarcky 買った。Okay, nice. I got 12-inch single of and 誰?
ペースロック。
Pace Rock. Oh, from なんだっけ?
ヌージャベスとか。
New Job is wait, Pace is from De La Soul じゃない?
No, じゃ
Oh, okay, I don't know so well. New Job is no member
レーベル。
label. Okay, this is on the New Job Base label. So you've probably been hearing so much about New Job Base. New Job Base is like Seba Jun. He's
2000年代初頭のアンダーグラウンドヒップホップ。
he was the pioneer of like Japanese chill pop and Pace Rock. I should probably know. I'm thinking Pace because of one of the members of De La Soul is called Pace. So this is underground hip hop. This is probably supremely cool. Takakata?
全然。
Yeah, 全然.
300円。
300 yen. Okay, and nerd. Nice. Old school. All right, well done, Yo-san. Nice hip hop records. Okay, so are you a DJ? Are you spinning records?
Yeah, DJ.
Okay, どこにやってる? When do you do records?
渋谷ファミリー。
Family 知らない. Okay, マンハッタンの方. 違う。
宮下パーク。
宮下パークの中?
近く。
近く. Okay. And the 商店のんべ横丁じゃない?
いや、宮下パークから青山学園の方に抜ける。
青山学園、青山通り。Okay. じゃあ、invite してください。invite。たまになんか、マスタードホテル、クラゲのバー、イベントもやってる。ぜひ、もし暇だったら、come on、DJ してください。お願いします。お願いします。ようさん、本当にありがとうございます。So nice to meet you。じゃあ、カメラは、残念。今度、this project 今日は YouTube だけど、ほとんどは写真撮影。後で見てください。お願い、いいですか? 最高! Okay, he's gonna give me his own phone to take a picture and then he's gonna send it to me. 最高. Nice. どこ? That's service. This guy's like reading my mind. Okay, じゃあ3枚取ります。最初はちょっとレコードはちょっと出して、レコードもう一回出して。 take out the records one more time. And then,
Okay, okay.
and then これやって、ちょっとバラバラなんかトランプカードみたいな感じ。一番前はどれが一番いい？ Okay, Bismarck key on the front. Here we'll do a little. I don't have my big camera today. I left it at home. So I'm going to use. Okay, so then you just ちょっと適当. And I'm going to do bust up. じゃあこっちから. Okay, 最高. じゃあ3、2、1. じゃあ次は一つずつ。いいですか？
はいはい。
じゃあ、そのまま just like that. でも一つずつ。じゃあ1、ちょっと待って。ちょっと1、じゃあ2、すみません。で、後でなんか僕も聞きます。全部なんかアップして、なんか勉強して、で友達になる。I'm gonna listen to your records. Pace, this looks great. Gray matter. Okay. やばい。ようさん、Brian. Nice to meet you, dude. Nice to meet you. Very やばい。Okay. それ最後もう一枚。Sergio, nice. Okay, これ最後。Then 最後の最後はバッグもう一回入れて。And then just この感じ。
Okay.
何でもちょっと全部フォー取りたい。じゃあ3、2、じゃあクールポーズ3、2、1。じゃあ今はいいだけどちょっと1ミリこっちか1ミリこっち。いやいいじゃん。OK じゃあ最後はセルフィーしよう。どう？いい？ナイス。後で送ってください。
Thank you.
Yeah, nice to meet you, りょうさん。
これに送ると大丈夫。これに。
いや全部入ってる。いや QR コードやって。じゃあフォローします。
嬉しいです。
いや you want to say Insta も言いたい？ You want to say? Do you want to say? Instagram? Private?
Private.
Okay, もちろん大丈夫。Okay, じゃあ皆さんありがとう。りょうさん。Have a good night, everybody. 本当にありがとう。Yeah, man, nice to meet you. 頑張って。次のライブインバイトしてください。Okay. Nice to meet you. Bye. Nice. りょうさん。りょうのりょうさん。Very cool cat. Success. Mission accomplished. That was awesome. I didn't have my big camera. I can't use my camera because I'm videoing with it right now. He volunteered his own camera to take my photos. That was awesome. Super nice guy. Hey, how's it going, everybody? That was the first little encounter, Tokyo record style encounter. I like his sideburns. I should have told him. I did too. They were quite cool, right? Says Zeb. Hey, Richard Vinyl's Tap House. Nice to see you, dude. Sui, I think I remember you from a day or two ago, or maybe even earlier today. Nice to see you. This guy's cool. He was very cool. He was very friendly and very nice. He said he saw me here from a couple days ago, so that was really cool. What a cool cat. I mean, that's like my world just got smaller. Very cool. It's like a little bit of a performance, you know? It's like a little bit of a... That's the art of photography. It's like you have to break that tension real quick and you gotta be like buddies with somebody, even though you're not. You've only just met them on the street moments ago. And you gotta melt that tension with lightheartedness, humor, unintimidation, however you might say that, and and then bring them in, and then it's just energy flowing like crazy. And then sometimes in the way that I do photos, sometimes like on the street, after it's like I have that encounter, there's another one and another one and another one and another one. The way we do the volunteer projects, and it gets to be like you pour yourself into it, and it's such a gift to be able to do that much. But it's an interesting muscle to flex, basically. So I was talking about like what kind of things were happening with music today. I guess I'll skip over what I was going to talk. I was going to mention like so much of the news, the sort of like salacious news, the like front page news. I kind of like pilfered through a bit of it today, and there's a lot of weirdness out there. So I was gonna like maybe touch on it, but it's all very, I'm very unsure of like, yeah, just it's a weird world right now we're living in. Next, there was another thing I was gonna say. Next Sunday, my Sunday, your Saturday, depending on where you are in the world, I'm going to be hosting a live stream with my homie Andrea Rawson, who does Ridiculous, our sort of fish-centric podcast. And we have a very special guest, and very excited. It's kind of a big get if you're in the know about him. His name is Jamie Janover, and he's a central person in the Boulder music scene, and beyond. And the reason that we're bringing him in is because he goes back all the way with Fish. He goes back to like 83 and 84. He was living in the same towns, and he's played with them on stage a couple of times. He plays the hammer dulcimer, among other things. And he's a little bit of he's in the inner circle of Burning Man. And he's got another band called Lynx and Janover with, I don't know what Lynx artist name is, but I'm sure she's just Lynx, but Lynx, Lynx and Janover, and a couple other bands. He's also in a band with Aaron Holstein and Michael Travis. Aaron Holstein from Vibe Squad and Michael Travis from String Cheese Incident. They have a 3-piece called Zilla, and he's also the producer. I can talk about it again, but he's also the main producer of the Sonic Bloom Music Festival, and yeah, very cool cat. So we're very excited to talk to him, and that's going to happen on my Sunday, Tokyo time Sunday at 6 a.m., which is, I can only tell you, Colorado time on Saturday at 3 p.m. So if you want to work out the math there, you're most welcome to join us, and we're just gonna we expect there to be like, I don't know, 2 or 3 of us, really just us. But if you want to come and hang out and hear from Jamie's a musical visionary. Nobody plays music like him. The way he plays is totally unique. The way he thinks is totally unique. And so I'm very excited to talk to Jamie. He's my senpai. He's my kind of like, I don't really know him. I mean, I know him, but he's kind of he's very, very interesting cat. Very excited to talk to him. And then later that same day, I'm going to be going to on the Tokyo Records shuttle service. I'm going to go take a customer out on a tour of the western side of Tokyo and hit a bunch of record stores. And so I'm really excited about that with Jeremy from New Zealand. And the day before, I think it is, on Saturday, I'm hosting Tokyorecordstyleday. It's if you're in Tokyo, I can't imagine anybody who's watching this is in Tokyo, but if you're in Tokyo, we're gonna go to Nishi Kameari Art Center, where there's a new record store that's put on by, it's not Rough Trade, but it's kind of a prominent British store who just opened a shop in Tokyo. I don't know really what's going on, and it's kind of like on the far east side of town, so I'm actually kind of excited to check it out. I haven't been. So, and it's kind of this like DIY space. It's one of these spaces that like, it's under the bridge, under the what do they call it? They call it the gyard, under the, what do they call that? Under the bridge. It's like this whole shopping center, not unlike this area. What is this called? They put like an entire, shopping center underneath the train tracks, and it goes on for quite a ways. In fact, I'll just walk you over here just so you can see. I don't really want to leave my stuff too far, but there's like a giant street of shops and restaurants and cool things that are right here under the tracks, and you find those around Tokyo a lot. And it was this sort of disused space that I think they used it in like the Edo. They used it a long time ago, and then it just like became like places that they didn't use. Here it is right under the station. This is kind of a cool little Asia street. There's some music going on over here. This is the festival that I was mentioning that I got to talk to the... Oh, it already changed posters. There's a digital signage here, and I was going to show you. It might come back on. The Millennium Dream. There's a girl over here playing guitar. Yeah, Shimokita's pretty vibrant, lively, young place. But it's basically, I've called it home here for a long, long time. And now I live just up the road. So, well, I'm gonna get back here relatively soon. But hey there, you guys want to come say hello? You want to come say hello? Come on. You can say hello. It's on YouTube. We're streaming on YouTube. Yeah.
YouTube.
Yeah, we're talking about music. Music ski.
Music, I like.
Okay, what kind of music do you like?
Hip hop.
Hip hop.
ビートルズ
Beatles. Okay. Well, tell me your names. My name's Brian. What's your name?
My name is Tom King.
Tomo King.
Yeah,
Tomo
Tom
King.
King.
Okay, Tomo King.
Yeah,
And nice to meet you. And who's your favorite hip hop artist?
アーティス
Hip hop artist.
Yeah. Japanese hip hop.
Japanese artist.
It's Yellowbacks.
Yellowbacks. Okay, I don't know so well. And what about you? What's your favorite Beatles record? Do you know the Beatles records? Sgt. Pepper's, took a Rubber Soul, White Album. Huh? Let it be. Let it be. Okay, Let It Be is a good one for sure. And what's your name?
タンタン
Tantan and Mr.
Tom King.
Tom King. Okay. 今日は何するの? What are you guys doing tonight?
Shopping.
Shopping? Okay, you guys went to Yodobashi, big camera.
Yellowbacks.
Okay, 何買った? What'd you guys buy today?
Sauna hat.
サウナハット
何それ?
Sauna hat.
サウナやるときにハットかぶるんだぜイエーイ
Sauna? It's a sauna hut? どういう意味? It's like a sauna?
Sauna かぶる用のキャップ。
Oh, shit, okay. Sounds like fun. Okay, wait. Okay, so it's like, check this out. ダメ?
だけやねん
Okay, so but look, you can see a picture of what's going on right here. So what, you put this on your head, a cap mitai, and then ase ga yoku deru. You're sweating a lot. Oh, okay, it fixes your hair. Interesting. Okay, you got two of them? 2つ買った? Okay, so これからなんかサウナ、頭サウナ。面白い。楽しそう。頭サウナ。
サウナします
日本語めっちゃ喋れる。
あんまり。That's interesting. Okay, they're gonna do. I feel like I'm having 今はサウナ。ちょっと汗が出る。I'm really hot right now. この帽子もサウナみたい。暑すぎ。Okay. 面白い。なんか日本のもの。
あ、でも日本のものかも確かに。
Okay, not from Sweden or not from Europe. No, 僕は America. I'm from America.
サウナって日本だけ？
日本。
スウェーデンじゃない
Okay. What about 温泉もちろん好きですね。温泉 is you love everybody. Onsen is like the best of Japanese culture. The show, it's like top. What are the top? I think the top Japanese culture is maybe like shokuji, food, sumo, even sumo とか文化伝統like やぶさめ kyudo やぶさめ見たことある？やぶさめ
やぶさめ
見たことある？kyudo やってる？kyudo 面白い。What's your 趣味は何さんかわかタンタン趣味は何？ kyudo じゃない。
キュドじゃなくてトモキング
Okay, love it. Very love it. What's your hobby? Tom King. Okay, we love it. Tantan-san. Wow. Okay, nice girl. Okay, akai iro mo how's your style? Okay, you got some. Nandake, what are these called again?
ワラビー
クラブス。
Clarks. Okay, he's got the Clarks. We'll have a quick look at the Clarks. He's got the kind of, but the special version with the tassels on the Clarks. She's got the red loafers on with the white socks. And the red on. So it's about Tokyo, it's about records, it's about style. We heard your record, we heard your music. Let's see if there's any comments. Do you guys have any questions for Tantan and Tom King?
すごい
Okay, no comment. Comment は来ないけど。ぜひYouTube で見てください。これからなんかサウナ。 これからなんか
また今度。
また今度。
Next day.
Next day, tomorrow. Okay, 今日これから何するの? What are you guys gonna do? 食事?
式見る。
No me? 月見る.
うん。
Okay, have fun at the Moon Art Shimokita. Yeah, さっき見た。すごい楽しい。Yeah.
チャンネル登録。
Yeah, Tokyo Record Style ぜひ. Thank you for saying hello. That's so fun. Okay, どのぐらい前付き合った? How long ago did you guys? 1年まだ。
2ヶ月って。
2ヶ月 Okay, new love. 2 months ago. Okay. Well, thank you for saying hello.
Thank you.
楽しんでください。
頑張って。
頑張ります
頑張って。
また毎週なんか1回たまにそうもし hello もしなんかもう1回見たらは hello また hello してください。Thank you. Tom King. タンタン。
バイバイ。
Okay, 楽しんで。サウナは頑張って。
Have a nice day.
次はなんか髪はなんだっけサワなんていうのサラサラの髪みたい。あとサウナの後。Okay. All right, see you. Sada hair is like the hair that's very luxurious. If you have, did I catch that? I think I caught that right. They've got these helmet-like things. Like remember from Fat Albert, that one character who had like the pink hat on his head? It was something like that. And yeah, I guess you sweat in this thing. You put this thing on your head, and you sweat profusely, and it's good for your skin and for your hair, and it makes your hair sada, very luxurious and good. That sounds like fun. Never heard of it. First time for me. Sounds crazy, says Zeb. I agree. It does sound crazy. 8:30. Okay, I think, well, in the spirit of Tokyo Record Style, we should get a third and final person. I want to get back to my crew. I don't want to be out here all night. Let's see if we can get one more. I will say, my line of work that I'm in the creative space, and I'm following like lots of design things. I have to find, I'm constantly on the lookout for interesting products and people and artists and creatives. And today I'm following, if you don't know the design magazines, they're like Design Milk, Design Boom, all the architecture magazines, even like Spoon and Tamago, or what's that one? I mean, I got too many of them. I'm spacing them now. Anyway, on one of the features of the last few days have been the Meta glasses. And I was thinking like, I'm so in the market for new glasses. My glasses are so scratched up, and they're just like dying. And I can't find new glasses. And I'm just like, I've been looking everywhere. Cheap ones. I don't like to spend like lots of money on glasses because I'm pretty hard on them. And I tend to lose them and break them, and I don't really, not in a number of years I haven't broke or lost them, but they kind of like end up like under me. So I, like if I've fallen asleep and on a nap or something, so I need something like quite sturdy. And I saw those Meta things, and I was like, you know, they're not bad. They're kind of chunky, and they're not that far off of these, and like. They don't, and then maybe that would be fun. And then surely they cost, they're like ridiculously priced. And then I went and looked at the price, and it's like not that bad. I'm like, surely you can't get like prescriptions in them, and yet you can. So I was like, I wonder, can you get them in Japan? Are they even out in Japan? And so I like looked around, and sure enough, like it's an option. And so I was looking at the comments on one of the design magazines, and everybody was like, fuck those glasses, fuck cameras on your glasses, fuck, the world's turning into, everything's gonna be like screens everywhere. And now out of 30 comments, there wasn't one single comment that was like, I don't think they're that bad. But I'm sitting there reading them and being like, maybe I should go for those. I don't know. I mean, mainly just for glasses. But like if they also like, I don't know. I'm not typically the one who would go for something like that, but it sounded kind of interesting. So yeah, the new glasses. What do you guys think about those glasses? I mean, yeah, right. It doesn't make a whole lot of sense to like have a right. They would drive you crazy, right? I agree. Fuck camera glasses, says Ninja Cat Matt. And I see another comment from him. Good morning, Brian. 5:30 a.m. in Denver. Back home from California tour. 10 days, 5 concerts, 5 national parks, 4,000 miles driving. Well done, dude. Well done. Good on ya. Very nice. 4,000 miles. You got to be proud of that. That's a lot of getting around. Yeah, I mean, yeah, I'm not sure. I mean, didn't they say like, fuck cars when the cars came and like, fuck motorized, you know, bicycle or the motorcycles or fuck watches, you know, sundials is where it's at. I don't know, you know? I mean, is it that different? I mean, like putting it in your brain is like another, you know. But they said, you know, like I remember a comment. It was like one day this seems so absurd, and after a few years pass, it will seem slightly, just incrementally less absurd every day that passes, until it's just like not that absurd anymore. The chips in dogs was like, you know, a thing, and cats. Okay, come on. I gotta get back because there's homework to do. Yeah, we're nearly finished with a big book report project, but we have one more paragraph and some footnotes to make, and so I gotta get back to that. And yeah, if I can get somebody in the next 3 minutes, I'll be okay. Okay, yeah. Wear a sign that says I'm filming, says Ninja Cat Man. I do have a sign. It says, show me your records. And I can bust it out. And yeah, it's a pretty shitty sign, I admit. But I'm also kind of proud of it. I kind of like it. It's just like the level of, I should probably turn the O's into actual records. I should make it again. But I whipped it up in 2 minutes as I was dashing out the door. And I don't hate this sign. I like it. What is it from? It's from like a box of maybe, bubbly water. The bubbly water came from the house, came to the house rather, and I just ripped it off. Show me your records or talk to me about music. Tokyorecordstyle Brian. Okay. Well, we met Yo-san, we met Tantan and Tom King. I said to her, what's your hobby? I said, I was talking about the best things in Japan, and I said, what's your hobby? And she said, him. I was like, whoa, nice. Okay, very nice. You want to talk about music? You want to talk about music? We're talking about music. Okay. Oh no, the cops are looking at me. Uh-oh, they're walking over this way. Uh-oh. This could get interesting. Oh, that'll be a bummer if they come over here and tell me oh no, they're just like moving. Okay. Okay, that's nice. Just leaving me be. Okay, well, who is there anybody out there in Japan land? I would love it if you would come hang out in Shimokitazawa someday, and I would like to recommend to you to come before October 3rd to see the Shimokitazawa Light Festival, the Festival of Lights. It's kind of like they've got all these like illumination and moon-themed installations around town. Some are small scale, some are big scale, some are outdoor, some are indoor. Some are like interesting collaborations where they have like a special ice cream float that has like a moon coming out of it. It's the whole city's kind of, they've got some, I think I saw like 165 collaborators or something. So yeah, if you're in Shimokitazawa, it's happening until the 3rd. I'm definitely going to come back 1 or 2 more times before it's over. I feel like it might be my new favorite thing in the city. I really like it. It turns the city into a citywide gallery, which I really think is cool. And I happen to know the gal who puts the whole thing together, which is really nice. And I saw her tonight and got to chat her up. Okay, come on, give me one more. It would be fun to talk to a kid, maybe. Are there any kids out? Pink hair, non-Japanese people, people out walking their dogs. It's deceivingly kind of cool and autumny, but so I put on my long sleeve shirt, but it's like the heat, kind of like the Indian summer came back and it's humid again and just not quite nice and breezy. It was a few days ago, but now it's back to being pretty sticky. But that's okay. The fashion right now when the season change is really nice, and you see lots of kind of like people flexing their fashion sense, and they're busting out like boots and hats and berets, and you might see a scarf, and it's just that time where people are like, and the new things that are coming out. In fact, I see high socks. Look at this. Hold on. See the high socks right there? It's kind of like ridiculous high socks. That's about the 5th or 6th high sock thing I've seen. It's like this, like socks that you would see on like knickers, like from like Mozart era, like aristocracy type. What's the word I'm looking for? French. Help me out here. What's that word? Damn it. What is it? I can't remember. Compression socks. Not quite, but almost. Kind of. No, I'm thinking of what's the era of... What's the French, what's the like 1800s, like 1750 to like 1850 in France? What's that period called? It's not the Victorian era, is it? What's the French word for it? Isn't there a French? Are you really Bar? I'm killing that. I don't know. Bar. I'm not sure. Okay, not on. All right, well, I'm going to give it 27 seconds. Somehow that's like my bizarre countdown number that I always kind of like when I'm waiting for the bus or when I'm just waiting for something to happen. I kind of give it like a 27 countdown. You guys want to talk about photography or music? You got a cool camera. No? Okay. Yeah, do you ever do that? It's like Norm Macdonald tells that story of like, as soon as you light up a cigarette, the bus comes. I sometimes like to count to 27 for some reason. What's up with 27? That's like a mythical number, right? Come on. Okay, these guys look cool. Hold on, this could happen. This looks interesting. Okay. I feel like I'm always doing this. I'm always just like scrambling to get one more thing, but sometimes like it happens. That's right when it happens. The ambulance is coming. Are they coming through? I feel like every time I do one of these live streams, there's an ambulance. The lettering on your sign looks, I saw that, JBB. Nice to see you, dude. Looks like Robert Crumb. Wow, that's a nice compliment. Cheers. Very, very flattered by that comment. I mean, that was a two-minute job. Yeah, not my wheelhouse by any means, but just kind of winged it. But thank you for saying that. That's real nice. I suppose, yeah, it's got a little Robert Crumminess to it. It's like, you know, somebody has stepped on it, which I kind of like. And like there's letters like hiding behind other letters a little bit, you know, just a little bit. Not very good, but you know, I did my best. It took me 5 minutes. I swear the ambulance was here at the exact same spot the last time I was here. And they're busting out the stretcher. Okay, last gasp. There's a big crew right here. Do you guys want to come talk about music? Ima YouTube やってる。YouTube のライブ、なんか、music の話はどう？興味ない? Okay. There's like a whole high school crew. They're all like 18. It's like a giant group of them. They can't be bothered. I'm a little, they're like, oh no, I have to use my English right now. Okay. No more record bags. Okay, well, we got one. We got one solid Yo-san. That was very cool. I was happy to get a hold of him. Meet up with him. Like, made a little buddy, maybe. Seemed like quite a cool cat. All right, folks, that's a wrap. Thank you for hanging out with me. Who's that dude? You want to come talk about me? Oh! No? Okay. Hit the like button, would you mind? That would be so nice. I'd really appreciate it. If you're not subbed up, give me a sub. Keep on trucking. Is that a crumism? Keep on trucking? That seems about right? I can picture what was his name? Like Mr. Freaky, what was his name? This guy. You know, I kind of look like him, you know? Who was that dude? Trucking guy. I feel like there was a dead shirt. There was like the ice cream cone. Wasn't that Chrome? Was that Chrome? All these characters had names, I think. Mr. Keep on Trucking. Okay, I thought so. Okay, well, hit the like, hit the sub, leave a comment. Tell me what you think. What do you want? How's Vox Pop? Hit or miss? I'm gonna keep doing it because it's like I just want to do it. It's like practice. It's like it's a practice. That's what it is. It's not really like it's not really the end of it. It's a practice. Ice Cream Man with Stanley Mouse, I think. Okay, from Europe '72. I don't own Europe '72, surprisingly. I mean, I did, and I don't know how I would have ever thought to let it go. But when I went and expatriated all my records from America to Japan, I somehow, like, it wasn't there. And I have a feeling like somebody maybe went through my records, maybe I don't know. Somebody went through my records and maybe, I don't know. But at any rate, no more Europe '72. That's high on my wish list. I'm just stalling here, just praying that there's like one more Disc Union bag coming through. But it's just not gonna happen. Okay, guys. See you on the next one. I'm gonna go do some homework. Bye now. See ya.